So that was really a serious incident, and it may have made the soldiers a bit nervous.
Is there a problem in communication between Afghan forces and German forces? Are there other procedural problems with the way the Germans are operating?
I have worked in Afghanistan for so long, and I can really say there is a problem of communication, but it's not only a problem of communication between German and Afghan soldiers, but between international and Afghan soldiers. It's a problem of language, it's a problem of culture. It's really one of the major difficulties in organizing joint operations. I think the Americans, the British face a similar problem, and I'm very skeptical that this really can be overcome. It would be better if the training will be upgraded, intensified, and that's also the new NATO strategy, and the German Ministry of Defense has already agreed that it will become part of this new training strategy.
One might be quite surprised to hear that there is such a basic problem after years of foreign forces working with Afghan troops. What does that say about the future, though? Future coordination between German and international forces and Afghan authorities and troops?
Again, I think it's a basic problem of communication. In this case, it has affected German Afghan soldiers. It's very difficult to understand or to train, in this case, Afghan soldiers on a different level of engagement. We have the NATO operation in southern Afghanistan, where similar problems have occurred. The cultural background, the military background is quite different. And it needs a very intensive training over a long time to really become on the, or to get on the same level, to get the same approach of going for operations and really conducting and finishing operations. It's really a different mentality, I would say.
Will this speed up Germany's withdrawal or scaling down of its presence in Afghanistan?
There was an intensive debate after the air bombing in early September last year, which really caused a shock in the German public, which also led to the establishment of a committee of inquiry in the German parliament, and this committee will continue to work for this whole year. So there has been an intensive debate in late February this year. The German parliament again extended the mandate of the German ISAF contingent, which has to be approved by the German parliament. This is a unique case. So there is a very intensive debate. I assume that this incident yesterday will have an impact on the public debate, but only in the sense that the preparations for downgrading, maybe from next year onwards, and slowly preparing for handing over security responsibility to the Afghan government will continue. But this is part of the NATO strategy, and it was really opened by President Obama's speech on the 1st of December last year in West Point. So Germany will become part of this NATO downgrading and withdrawal in the next, let's say, 4 to 5 years.
Well, it's a must. Thanks so much for your thoughts on that. And